Currently tonight, we're not going to start how we normally do things, covering teams and conferences. We're going to look at players from around the state of Pennsylvania. Most of them are pretty local, just easier to get information on them. We're going to start with Kate Henesey, a girl we have talked about quite a bit so far on the show, and she's had a great start to this season, or a great season as a whole. 39 goals this season. What else about her stood out to you?
Well, she had 38 goals as a junior, 39 goals as a senior, so she broke her own record, the record that she broke last year when she scored 38. She's a big, strong girl. She's very fast, trained by her father.
Really?
So she's trained by her dad. Her dad, Brian, owns a athletic training facility, Overachieve Sports and Speed.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better way to train than have your father be a professional at it.
And he was a very good athlete himself, as was her mother, so she comes from a pedigree, a good stock of athletic achievement. Her father played briefly in the NFL, and her mother was a basketball player, both at Bucknell. So Kate is very, very fast. She's very strong. She has a lot going for her in that. You have coached against her, I believe, right?
Yes, Kate is she's a Lansdale player, so she plays in the same league as Catholic League 3 years ago, her sophomore year.
Now we're seeing her some of her video that was sent in.
I've seen Kate play a few times this year. Again, I just got word that they're going to be in the final again this year. So she's going for her third Catholic League final.
So
she just jumped in the air about 35 to 40 inches off the ground.
You had mentioned
that goal.
She played defense her freshman year. So she scored 30 goals.
That's right.
In each of her 3 seasons playing offense. What was the coach thinking her freshman year playing defense?
That's an interesting question, Stephen.
She is an offense. I believe she scored 33 goals her sophomore year. So she's just been on a tear so far.
Right. So she's got approximately 110 goals.
Yeah.
And here she is again, right in front of the goal there. She went with the left foot there. I think the keeper thought she was going to go right-footed. She scored 110 goals in 3 seasons. Coach, I mean, you have that situation sometimes where you get a player and you need a position filled, and you put somebody in there on defense sometimes when
her athleticism got her on the field as a freshman.
As a freshman, right.
And then you see that she has a knack for the goal. She's a pure goal scorer. I mean, look at the way she turns her body, the way she uses her body around the goal. And then when she gets around, she's just slotting balls home using the instep a lot. She's not using a lot of power there.
She looks very calm in front of, when she's in a goal scoring information.
Very composed around the net, which is a great thing to have.
Yeah, I mean, some people tend to speed things up when they're in the box, but if you can keep things, slow in your head and you're not rushing things, I mean, that's just makes scoring.
We're seeing her just beat 3 defenders there, went right through them like they were standing still, and then just buried it. Yeah, I think this is a cross to a chest. Look at this. Oh, I love that pass.
Great goal.
That's a great goal. Yeah. I don't know who she passed it to there, but that was a great goal. That was her assist.
I mean, she is clearly a talented player. As we've mentioned before, she's going to Bucknell.
She's headed for Bucknell.
Where's Bucknell?
It's a head, right? No, it's not a head. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Very talented player. But we are going to move on to Jack